I would seriously like to know what is going on with the cinemas films. Films are shit. I saw Mickey 15 and it was just awful. Okay, I can sit up. This bed was getting a little bit hard, but I had this black thing which adds because the padding is getting a little bit flattened. I think I'm using it too much. The padding is getting flattened, so um, I've added the black layer, which has actually made it a lot more comfortable. But yeah, what is going wrong with the films? Their films are awful. This Mickey, it's basically, I'm pretty sure whoever made this film must have been some sort of psychopath or had some sort of psychopathic tendencies, because it's literally just about killing someone over and over and over again, whilst everyone else around them treats them like shit, like they're not a human, they're less than a human, they are just something printed from a machine, when technically this person was supposed to be a real person at the beginning, and the first thing he was asked to do or expected to do was to kill himself, and then they would make a print, and ever since they've made prints of him, they've treated him like he's just a photocopy of something, and it's a horrible film. And they had all these cute little bug things that seemed evil at first, but were friendly. But I was on the bug side. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the films. I watched another one 2 days ago, which was about some woman who's been stolen to be sex trafficked. You don't really see any of the sex trafficking scenes. You just see one scene where she's been dragged around in a suitcase, treated like dirt, and then she bites the face off one of the clients, or the only client I think it was supposed to be, and then the whole film was about that client wanting to kind of get revenge, even though he should have understood why she. Is it even possible to bite someone's cheek off without that person just being like, right, I'm just going to step back a bit? I don't know. It was very unrealistic, and it's just, I hate films that are very unrealistic, and the fight scenes were just over the top, very just kill, and I don't know who you're getting to make the films, but why are they all just bloodthirsty and just portraying humans in a grossly disgusting way? I don't know. It's almost like you're portraying this as being like how humans should be or something, or this is just the expectations of a human, which is just sick. And yeah, I played tennis 2 days ago, which I was really happy about. I heard about they having badminton classes at the local centre, which is only just like 2 streets away, so 2 minutes away. I heard about it 3 weeks ago, but I kept forgetting when Tuesday was. You know, every time I'd be like, okay, it's not Tuesday yet, it's not Tuesday yet, and then when Tuesday comes around, I completely forget, and then I'll think on Wednesday, is it Tuesday today, and be like, oh no, it's Wednesday, I've missed it. But I did get around to doing it, and I was the only person there except for the sort of coach who was running it, and when I asked her name, she was just like, Un Feng. I'm never going to remember that name, but it was like, oh wait, fun. Can I call you fun? And because it's badminton, I actually find badminton quite fun, so I will remember her name forever because of that. What's your name? Ah, Fun. She's called Fun. And and then what else have I done? I don't know what I've done. And there's loads of singers that I've been looking at, singers that I know have known nothing about and only just come across them now. And yeah, I don't even know if some of the names are. I think the Angel of Conflict one, it doesn't matter if all her songs link to that name, because part of conflict is to cause conflict, and therefore if you want to have a debate over whether or not all her songs link to that name, well, that's part of her name. It's also like the one that's the Angel of the Phone. You know, I felt like there's some that didn't really match Angel of the Phone, because it just seemed like a normal girl, maybe a normal girl who likes the phone, but not really about a phone. But then again, if the whole point of Angel of the Phone is to get you on your phone analyzing all the songs, you know, spending ages and ages being like, oh, I can't work out this one, I can't work out this. If it's a guessing game, and you know, you'd expect the Angel of the Phone to maybe not have every song be about a phone or be able to link to a phone, because by not having every song do that, you might, people who want to analyze how every song links to a phone, you might start realizing that some don't, but you might start spending ages and ages trying to work out how it does, even if it doesn't, or minimalistically. But yeah, that's the purpose of Ages of the Phone, is just to get you on the phone. But also, there's some songs that sound like she's talking about a phone rather than a partner, um, and then yeah, I don't know why people are still ignoring me. I was very curious about that Hannah band. Um, and I started just getting some really strong visions of just loads of things. And just like, where are these visions coming from? Why am I getting them? Is it just because they're from that country and I'm just seeing things that happen in Japan? Because I don't think I've got any singers from Japan. Um, but I didn't know they were from Japan at the time. It was only after when I looked up, Korea, China, Japan. I kind of see them all as being a very similar thing. I can't really tell the difference between who's who and even Thai. Sometimes you can tell Thai a little bit more because they're a little bit more browner usually, because there's more, or Malaysia, they have like more sun, so they're a little bit more tan and stuff. But it's, if you I don't know, I'm sure a Chinese person might think that most blonde people look the same, and I think most black people or people with black hair kind of looks very similar, unless there's like body shape. If they're the same body shape and the same hair color, then it's hard. But then again, if they change their hair color, it's like, that short girl, there was a picture of her with long hair, and I was like, yeah, I wouldn't reckon, if you showed me a picture of the girl with the short hair and the girl with the long hair and you said that they were the same person, I'd just be like, oh right, yeah, I see that. But if you told me they were different people, like, yeah, I knew it all along. No, they're the same person. Oh gosh, I don't know. I judge. It's easy to recognize people by hair. I think as a white person, you could kind of recognize people by certain features. But yeah, in the Mongolian look always have dark hair, so they look very very similar. Hence, you have to start recognizing them by different features. But yeah. And yeah, those visions were different, because it was like, why am I seeing these visions? Because a lot of these visions that I'm seeing are of guys, and they're not guys, but they probably were in a past life. But yeah, and what else am I saying? I don't know what else I'm saying. I still have hope that something's going to happen this year. I'm hoping that maybe Easter. I mean, there's a possibility that AJ Miller rises first, and then there's like a 40-day countdown from there. But I don't know. I don't have high expectations. And I'm just really sad. I'm sad that it's still going on, and I'm sad that I can't talk to anyone, because no one really believes or cares or understands, and most people just feel like, I think if I talk to them about me being God, I'd feel like they just really don't care at all. Like, my life, my problems has nothing to do with their life, their problems. That's how I'd feel like most people would see it. So how long am I going to be ignored for? Is the question that's always on my mind, and I don't know what their answer is. Why are people? How many people know? Do Japan know now, or other people in Japan who know now? Have they been told? Would they be told? And I feel like something's got to be nearing soon, but I've been feeling this way for 12 years, so it's really really sad to look back on and think about my life, and just how awful it's been, and to know that no one helped me or tried to warn me that it was going to be a long time.